Central Town Rangers would like to thank its sponsors for the 2025 season. Blackhawk, Lane & Simmons Blacktown, Sinclair Ford, 8 Plus Legal, and J Birds Syndicate.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to this historic football match on March 9, 2025, where the Mount Druitt Town Rangers women's team is about to make history to debut in the NPL New South Wales Women's League for the very first time in the club's history. I'm Melissa Muscat and I'm very excited to be bringing you this round one match between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Bulls FC Academy for the opening of the 2025 NPL New South Wales Women's Campaign from Popondetta Park in Emerton, Sydney Southwest. Mount Druitt, the home side, they are in yellow and green, led by head coach Ben Goff. And they will debut their NPL New South Wales starting lineup as follows. Number 88 and in goals, Renee Kristanovska. Number 2, Holly Williams. Number 3, Kaya Buchanan. Number 5, Emily Koss. Number 8, Natalie Kasha. Number 10, Claire Holder. Number 15, Rosaria Galea. Number 17, Olivia Sloan. Number 19 and captain, Lena Karmas. Number 28, Keiko Tanaka. Number 30, Rakaya El Faraja. And the substitutes for Mount Druitt are number 1, Laura Trednick. Number 14, Holly Dalrymple. Number 24, Jessica Robinson. Number 25, Rita Boateng. Number 27, Tasman Hill. Number 46, Charlotte Page Johnson. The Bulls FC Academy, their head coach is Marty Garces. They are in the black and white here this afternoon. And their starting 11 is as follows. Number 1, Mio Namoto. Number 2, Maya Khalil. Number 3, Samara Jesser. Number 4, Ashley Hannabury. Number 10, Tamara Souza. Number 11, Daniela Naimi. Number 12, Jasmine Melly. Number 14, Patria Phillips. Number 16, Isabella Coco DeCipio. Number 20, Alyssa Rose. Number 23, Ashley Brodigan. Number 6, Anna Hogarth Scott. Number 8, Ruby Davies. Number 13, Grace Johns. Number 17, Sophia Furia. Number 31, Lily Taylor. And number 33, Jade Wichan. Just getting ready for kickoff.
And number 88, Renee Kristanovska, sponsored by PHQ Health and Rehab. On the bench,
You can imagine there's some excitement and some nerves here at Popondetta Park,
number 24, Jessica Robinson.
where the Mount Druitt Town Rangers women's side gear up to debut in the NPL New South Wales Women's League.
And number 46, Charlotte Johnson. Mount Druitt would like to thank their sponsors for the 2025 season. Blackhawk, Langham Simmons Blacktown, Sinclair
Everybody waiting patiently for that whistle.
Birds Landscaping.
The referee for tonight's game is Alana Zick, and she's assisted by Liam Smith and Wael Arabi. And that is kickoff here at Popondetta Park, where you are witnessing history in football in New South Wales, NPL Women's League, where the Mount Druitt Town Rangers play their very first game in this league. We welcome them and we wish them luck for the season ahead, and hopefully there are many more seasons to come for the Rangers in the NPL New South Wales Women's. So Mount Druitt start with the throw-in. Rosie Galea is heading. A notable absent appears to be the Bulls captain, Liz Gray. She's usually number 3 at the back. So hopefully, if it's an injury, it's nothing too serious, because she's a very valuable player for the Bulls. She was there last season, and speaking with Marty Garces this week, he says she really is invaluable. Ben Goff, the head coach from Mount Druitt Town Rangers, already yelling out the instructions to his team. The Bulls kicked away by keeper Renee Kristanovska, wearing light blue this season, a change from the bright pink in League One Women's 2024. Bulls with possession. Patria Phillips. She passes it right. So that's a throw into the Bulls. Taken by Grace Johns, who was listed on the substitute list. Perhaps she's filling in for Liz Gray. Mio Nomoto, the goalkeeper for the Bulls FC. Emily Koss. The ball through for Lena Karmas, but picked up by Nomoto. Bulls, great cross from the left, but Kristanovska has it covered. Rosie Galea had an immense impact in League One Women's last year. Can place the ball as good as any footballer that I've seen in Australia. She's very clinical with her passing and even her shots. Scored a killer of a goal in the grand final last year against St. George, where the Town Rangers won convincingly 5-1. Holly Williams, that's a beautiful ball through for Lena Karmas. Karmas does well to get away, but headed safely at the back by the Bulls. Keiko Tanaka, a new addition to this Rangers squad. Holly Williams. Another great ball through, but Buchanan couldn't quite control it. So it'll go out and it's going to be a Bulls throw-in. Buchanan. Williams. Back to Emily Koss. Ex-Melbourne Victory footballer. Some nice skill there by Isabella Coco DeCipio. Alyssa Rose. A big cross, but the Rangers are okay at the back. Olivia Sloan gets to it. Kristanovska to Williams. Rakaya Alfaraja. Also a new addition to this Rangers team. Emily Koss. She's dribbling down the left. She's trying to get past Jasmine Melly and forces a corner. So we have the first corner of the match to the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Like it's Claire Holder that's going to take the corner. A little bit flat, kicked away by the Bulls. Olivia Sloan. Crossed in again. That's a good punch by Nomoto. Gets it out of the danger area. Buchanan. But nobody there for the Rangers to finish it. So picked up by Mio Nomoto. Nomoto with the big clearance, but goes out. So the Rangers will get the throw in. Holder, Rosie Galea. They look a little bit similar from here. Bulls pass back. Williams chests it, has good control, gets it to Galea. Natalie Kasha. So Mount Druitt finished the League One women's competition last year as champions, with their 20s team also victorious on Grand Final day, gaining them promotion to NPL New South Wales. They had a hugely successful season. They won the Grand Final, as I mentioned before, 5-1 to St George, and broke many records along the way throughout the season. Predicting that they'll be a competitive force once again in this new league for them, with some A-League players and former NPL players in the squad, and head coach Bengoff, no stranger to success, implemented an absolute masterstroke in the Grand Final last year. I think this score at halftime was possibly 1-1. Changed the formation and finished the game 5-1 in a Grand Final, which is quite remarkable. So the Town Rangers with the throw-in. Galea. Now the Bulls have it. Ashley Henneberry manages to keep it in. Maya Khalil. Tammy Souza. As Marty Garces tells me she prefers to be called. Some great play there. Isabella Coco DeCipio. She's away. There's a foul by Kaya Buchanan. So the Bulls are going to get a free kick in a very good area for them. Head coach Garces tells me that Isabella Coco DeCipio just came back from a stint in Italy playing in the Serie B. That's impressive. Tammy Souza lining up to take the free kick for the Bulls FC Academy. Looks like she's going to go herself, and it's just wide. No touch needed from Kristanovska, so it will be a goal kick. So Bulls FC Academy finished 8th in the NPL New South Wales last year, but with the 3rd highest goal tally, largely thanks to the competition's leading goal scorer, Amber Lukmaya, who gained herself a contract in the A-League with Sydney FC for her efforts. So we don't see her here today, but we might see her back in the Bull squad in the A-League's off-season. But for now, the team is well stocked with enough talent to begin the campaign strongly. Bulls defending at the back. Mia Nomoto. Ashley Henneberry. She does well. Gets it to the halfway line. Back with Mount Druitt keeper Renee Kristanovska. Holly Williams. Galea. Great turn. I think she was aiming for Karmas, but a little powerful. So Nomoto has it. Bulls go left. Grace Johns. Intercepted by Buchanan. And Keiko Tanaka. Now with Kos. Oh, that was a good ball by Kos. Lena Karmas. Karmas takes a shot, was saved by Mio Nomoto. Buchanan for the Rangers. Turns, but tackled by Coco DeCipio. Grace Johns. Fouled. So the Bulls get another free kick. Referee's just saying there's another ball. They need to get rid of that so there's no confusion. She's just checking the pressure. Ashley Brodigan. Sorry, Alyssa Rose. Maya Khalil. Taken well by Olivia Sloan for the Rangers. Got a bit of a breeze here in Sydney Southwest Emerton. Emily Koss. She goes for a long shot down the left, but not quite on target, so ends up with the Bulls goalkeeper Mio Namoto. Johns. Tria Phillips is fouled for the Bulls, so Bulls FC are going to get another free kick. It's just going to take a little bit of time for the Rangers to settle. Speaking to some of the players before, excitement, nerves, sort of all of the above. Rosie Galea with her master footwork gets it to Karmas. Karmas just doesn't have the control, so Maya Khalil for the Bulls now has it. Bit of a missed kick there as well, so back with the Rangers with Alfaraja. She's fouled. So the Druitt Town Rangers now get a free kick. Buchanan steps up, looking for where she's going to go, and she gets it to Tanaka. Headed away and then kicked out by Alyssa Rose, or kicked away by Alyssa Rose. Galea. Emily Cos won't get there. Oh, she does now. Galea. Nice little touch. The shot by Holder, taken by Namoto. Head coach Marty Garces playing ball person. So Rangers again with a throw in. Rakaya Alfaraja chasing. Elisa Rose has it covered, but it's going to be a corner. Rosie Galea stepping up to take the corner. I'm sure the Rangers wanting to get that NPL New South Wales goal early. Rosie Galea. It was a bit of a scramble. Rakaya Alfaraja, but taken by the Bulls keeper Namoto. Patria Phillips gets it to Johns, or tries to get it to Johns, but goes out. Game started quite physically. So Phillips looks like she's in some discomfort. Tammy Souza having a word with the referee. But Phillips is back on her feet, so she looks to be okay. Rose looks like she's going to take the free kick. She goes back to her keeper, Namoto. Ashley Henneberry. It's a good ball down the right. Jasmine Melly. As the Rangers player fouled. The Rangers will get a free kick. Taken quickly by Kos. Galea, Tanaka. Johns. Passes it back to Rose. Henneberry. Back to Rose. Souza. Henneberry. Just pushing forward. Daniela Naimi. Kicked away by Emily Kos for the Rangers. Elisa Rose. She switches to the left. Finds DeCipio with a beautiful ball. And it's offside. Ashley Brodigan would have had a chance, but the flag went up. I'm sure much to the delight of the Rangers goalkeeper, Renee Kristanovska. Coming into the competition from a grueling preseason, both coaches, Ben Goff and Marty Garces, are looking forward to the season ahead. I do believe these teams faced each other in a preseason trial, and the Rangers prevailed 4-2 in that match. But today is where the result officially counts. So the Rangers get another corner. Rosie Galea stepping up once again to take that corner. Lots of yellow and green jerseys around the goal mouth. Sure, an early goal will settle those nerves. Galea with the corner, and it's high this time, but hits the post, goes out, so it will be a goal kick for the Bulls FC Academy. Speaking with Rangers head coach Ben Goff this week, he states that the season has come around very quickly. I'm not sure his players would agree with him though. Speaking to a couple over the past few weeks, they're very excited to get on the field and begin playing. And that's going to be a yellow card to Tammy Souza. There's some calls from the Mount Druitt Town Rangers bench to say that should be a red card. Alana Zick has only shown a yellow. We have a player in quite some pain. A little bit of tension between these two teams. Competition has already heated up. "20 minutes into this match between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Bulls FC Academy. The score remains 0-0. Captain Lena Karmas not happy with the decision of a yellow card. Yes, I mentioning before, speaking to a couple of the Rangers players over the past few weeks, they're excited to get on the field and begin playing. I think it was a very tough pre-season for them. And Ben has also stepped into the director of football role. Okay, so it looks like the card is going to be upgraded. Some drama and tension here at Popondetta Park. Can't look away for a second. And the player down is Kaya Buchanan. She's limping. A little bit of confusion. Haven't seen this before in NPL New South Wales Women's. Both of the teams have gathered together, separately, but with their teams. All right, so Rosie Galea stepping up to take a free kick. We've seen what she can do in past seasons from a set piece. Very powerful boot on her. But taken by the Bulls keeper, Namoto. So Buchanan takes the field again. To the applause of her bench and fans, and there is quite a good cheer squad here today, for mostly for the Rangers in their debut match in NPL New South Wales Women's, as there should be. Really beautiful story for young people of Western Sydney to dream big. Ball fed through by Brodigan. Defended by the Rangers. Emily Koss. Tanaka. Switches to the right for Rakaya Alfaraja. Can't get it to Buchanan. Stopped by Johns, but back with Alfaraja. Kasha. Great ball down the middle. Lena Karmas goes down, and that is going to be a penalty for the Rangers. So the captain, Lena Karmas, fouled. Bulls FC Academy not too happy, questioning the decision. Okay, so we have a Bulls player with a yellow card. Alyssa Rose seems to be for dissent. Maybe questioning the referee in the wrong way. So stepping up to take the penalty is going to be Rosie Galea for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. She goes one-on-one with Mio Namoto. Will it be Rosie's boot that gets the penalty, or Mio to save it? Rosie Galea, she scores the very first goal for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers in NPL New South Wales Women, and takes the score here this afternoon to 1-0 for the Rangers. And that'll be a nice little confidence boost for Mount Druitt. Got some sound effects here at the ground. All right, the Bulls back with possession. I'm sure they'll be wanting to get a quick goal before half time. So a bit of an uphill battle now for Bulls SC Academy with a player down. They're going to have to go quite a bit of this game with a disadvantage. Elisa Rose gets it to Souza. So obviously it wasn't Souza that got the card. I'll just have to get confirmation of who the player was. So 27 minutes in this match, and the Mount Druitt Town Rangers lead the Bulls FC Academy 1-0, thanks to a penalty by Rosie Galea. Alfaraja. She does well. She beats two Bulls players. She gets a great ball to Galea. Galea, she's in a good position. Gets it to Karmas, but taken well by Nomoto. Remains calm under pressure. Natalie Kasha for the Rangers. Okay, Alfaraja. Looks like she wants to go herself, but she's got a little bit of pressure on her. She's able to turn and gets it to Tanaka. Tanaka shoots, but it goes over. So Nomoto, a long shot for the goal kick. Coco DeCipio. She's off. She's up against Buchanan and Holly Williams. Bulls head coach calling for a penalty there. Emily Koss. Jersa to Karmas to Galea. Tammy Souza does well to get possession back for the Bulls, albeit temporarily. Now back with Holly Williams for the Rangers. That's a great ball to Buchanan. Buchanan crosses, but can only find the feet of the Bulls defense. And Claire Holder sends it almost to the car park. We have a Bulls player down. So it's Petria Phillips who received the red card for the Bulls, number 14. Bulls facing a little bit of an uphill battle against a very driven and excited Mount Druitt Town Rangers side. Emily Koss heads it to Galea, who heads it as well. Good defending there by the Bulls. Alfaraja can't get to it. So the Rangers with another throw-in. Captain Karmas. Tanaka. Taken well by Nomoto. Nomoto. Rodigan. Holly Williams gets a yellow card. She's not happy, and her bench are just telling her, leave it alone. They have the advantage. The player up. So this will take them into a good place going into the second half. A goal up and an extra player. Alyssa Rose for the Bulls. She's stepping up to take the free kick. She's going to go herself. It's not a bad shot. But Renee doesn't have to touch it. So it's a goal kick. Holly Williams to Emily Koss. Bit of back and forth. Sure, they're in no real hurry. They're in a comfortable position here in the 32nd minute of this match. So offside has been called. Brodigan with Hannah Berry chasing. She manages to keep the ball in play. Daniela Naimi. Maya Khalil for the Bulls. She gets a lovely ball through. Jasmine Melly. But it's kicked out. So the goal kick is with Kristanovska for the Rangers. Bengoff telling his players to stay patient. There's no real sense of urgency for them. Being in the better position of the two teams with the goal up. Buchanan with the throw-in for the Rangers. Galea, Kasha, Brodigan, Tamara Souza for the Bulls. Finds Buchanan. Daniela Naimi, but kicked out and a throw in to the Rangers. Williams and Koss. Bengoff telling them to just hold it and not do anything with a sense of urgency, as there's no need. Rangers with the throw-in. Kasha. She keeps it in and gets it to Galea. Galea goes back to Koss. Brodigan. No, Emily Koss does well, but just a bit of a miss pass. So it'll be a goal kick for the Bulls. So Marty Garces, he's a relatively new head coach of Bulls FC Academy. He played football in 3 different continents. Born in Portugal, educated in South Africa, and moved to Australia in 2001. Coming to Australia as an immigrant, he played a little here before a coaching opportunity presented itself, which began at Manly United. But Marty had a stint with A-League's club Macarthur Bulls, shadowing the coaching staff, and he said that experience was invaluable for him. Learning at that level was amazing. Bulls just holding at the back. Rose gets it back to her keeper, Namoto. So the Bulls now with the free kick. Henneberry. Henneberry kicks it long, but finds Emily Koss for the Rangers. Olivia Sloan couldn't get there, so the Bulls now have a throw-in. Henneberry. She's away for the Bulls. Does well. Before it's taken back by Kasha for Mount Druitt. There's a switch by Holder to El Faraja. El Faraja still with possession. She gets the cross in. Oh, and it hits the crossbar. That was a very good opportunity for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers to go 2 ahead. So 37 minutes in. Mount Druitt Town Rangers remain 1-0 ahead of Bulls FC Academy. Throw in to the Rangers by Buchanan. Koss switches left for Sloan. Rangers head coach Ben Goff, he's someone with high standards but was happy with the pre-season results. He told me that the team won every pre-season game that included opponents such as NWS Spirit, Sydney Olympic, Bulls FC Academy and other NPL New South Wales sides. So on top of coming out emphatic victors for the grand final of League One last year, they won all their pre-season games. Buchanan for the Rangers. She's calling for Lena, but gets to El Faraja. We've seen the skill of El Faraja last year in NPL New South Wales Women's. And before that in League One for Bankstown City. She was a very handy inclusion in attack. Very solid player. Sloan switches to Williams. Karmas. She gets a lovely ball for Holder. Oh, that's a brilliantly taken save by Mio Nomoto. When talking to head coach Ben Goff, he said it's from rounds 11 and 12 which steps up in intensity with when many teams get A-League players back into their squads. But Mount Druitt is looking to keep a majority of the same team, which is what they did last year, and it really worked for them. He says consistency is key at the Rangers. Henneberry for the Bulls. She gets it back to Jasmine Melly. Melly with a massive shot, but taken by Renee Kristanovska. Kristanovska hasn't had too much to do this game. El Faraja couldn't keep it in. Bulls FC with the throw-in. DeCipio. She passes back to Rose. Good pass down the middle, but stopped by Emily Koss. Rose again. Souza. She gets it to Henneberry. Henneberry goes to the right for Melly. Hit in the back. Looks like Claire Holder's back. Could hear that block from here. Rose. To Johns. Goes out. The Rangers now with a throw-in. So Druitt was one of the teams in the competition last year for League One Women's who kept a majority same squad from beginning to end. So works for Ben and his players, nobody can argue that. The team does have some A-League players in there, and Lena Karmas, Matilda as well. So they have a decent amount of talent and experience. Last year the team bought Caitlin Campbell and Trudy Camilleri. Renee is able to beat Isabella Coco DeCipio, kicks it out. So the Bulls now with a throw-in. Karmas just slips, but regains possession. She gets it back to El Faraja. Holly Williams. She gets it to Sloan. And now Bulls will get the throw in. Bulls decide to throw it back. It's now with Henneberry. Bulls, can they get an opportunity before half-time to level the score rather than go into the second half with a deficit of 1 goal? Grace Johns, Alyssa Rose can only find a Rangers defender, Holly Williams. Williams again. Playing very calmly at the back. So we're heading into 43 minutes, so there will be a couple of minutes added on, I'm sure. El Faraja keeps it in, gets it back to Galea. Buchanan, cleared by Souza. Holly Williams chasing. She's pretty high forward. She looks like she was going for a shot herself. So yes, there will be a couple of minutes of stoppage time with that injury to Buchanan, which saw number 14 for the Bulls FC Academy, Patria Phillips, sent from the field. El Faraja. The Bulls players are onto her. She's been marked quite heavily today, understandably. She is a talent. El Faraja is down. El Faraja just getting some medical attention. So speaking to Ben Goff, he said he knows the players are excited and ready to begin the season, even with the new players who have signed for the club. He states that a good culture has been maintained and the new players have fit right in. This is something very important and valued for the Rangers culture. Williams. Straight into the hands of Mio Nomoto. Alyssa Rose. She goes to the right for Melly. Stopped by Olivia Sloan. Rangers back with possession. Galea, she's been told to switch by coach Ben Goff. It is now with Lena Karmas. We know what talent she has. Gets it to El Faraja. Back to Karmas, but blocked very well by number 20, Alyssa Rose, for the Bulls, who has really worked hard this game. at the back, and perhaps if it wasn't for her presence, the Bulls could be trailing by more than 1 goal. So the Rangers with a corner, as we're not far off half time. That's the set piece specialist Rosie Galea. Scored a penalty earlier. Karmas heads it. It goes out. So it will be a goal kick. Rose. And Daniela Naimi is fouled. So the Bulls will get a free kick. Hennebury. Looking for some support. Now she goes long down the right. Daniela Naimi is chasing, but Cos gets there first. Alyssa Rose. And Alana Zick has called halftime here at Popondetta Park, where the score is the Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1, with a penalty to Rosie Galea. Bulls FC Academy 0. So some work to do in the second half for the Bulls. Not too much of a big deficit, but no doubt they will want to start this competition with at least a point. Welcome back to this round one NPL New South Wales women's match between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Bulls FC Academy, where we are about to get underway for the second half. You are witnessing history here with the Town Rangers playing their very first NPL New South Wales women's match in history today. They take the lead 1-0 thanks to a penalty from number 15, Rosie Galea. And we're back underway for the second half between the Rangers and the Bulls. Mount Druitt starting off strong. And quite fitting for this historical match to coincide with International Women's Day yesterday on the 8th of March. We have so many queens in this league that give everything. They work full time, they train, they play on a Sunday, they get up early again on a Monday, and we thank them so much for what they provide to us as viewers and the inspiration to young people to work hard, dream, believe, and you can achieve. Ball's gone out, so it looks like it's going to be a Rangers throw-in. Okay, El Farage is chasing. So that's going to be another throw-in to the Bulls this time. Daniela Naimi. Thrown in by Sloan for the Rangers to Holder. Kicked out by Henneberry for the Bulls, so the Rangers get another throw-in. Headed by Karmas and headed out by Grace Johns for the Bulls, so the Mount Druitt Town Rangers will get a corner. It looks like this time it's going to be taken by number 10, Claire Holder. We saw in the first half it was Rosie Galea stepping up for the corners. Holder gets it across and just headed over. So it's going to be another corner for Mount Druitt. So the Town Rangers with another corner. They go short this time to Tanaka. Back to Holder. I think it was Souza that got a foot to it for the Bulls. Buchanan. Sloan. Sloan switches, but probably not in the best position. Holder didn't run for it. Rangers with another throw-in. Finds Karmas. Karmas is able to turn, but her shot is blocked by Ashley Henneberry. Buchanan to Tanaka. Tanaka, but stopped well by Jasmine Melly for the Bulls. But it's called offside anyway. Lena Karmas, she's a legendary name in Australian football, not only for New South Wales, but she's having played in the A-Leagues, but also for the Matildas. And sees a return for her in NPL New South Wales. So she's had a few seasons in and out. And Ben Goff says she is still so desirable, you know, in terms of wanting to play soccer or football. She's always spoken of so highly by her coach and teammates. And Ben confirmed this week, words cannot explain how important she is to our team. And speaking of amazing women, Lena is also a firefighter. So we want to say thank you to her for all her contributions to football and the community, and we really love having Lena play in the NPL New South Wales women's. And there it is, Rosie Galea to Lena Karmas. That was quite a good stop by Namoto. She didn't catch it, but she did enough to stop the danger zone there by Karmas Engalia. Sloan with the throw-in for Mount Druitt. Keiko Tanaka, number 28 for Mount Druitt Town Rangers. She signed from Gladesville Ravens. She was there last season and did very well. Quite influential in the midfield. Rakaya El Faraja, a talent in the forwards, and she has come over from Blacktown Spartans. She's also a recent inclusion to the Jordan national team, who could get drawn against the Matildas in the Asian Cup, which will take place in Australia next year, so I'm sure that must be mixed for her. Souza. Lovely ball to Daniela Naimi. Sloan stops it. Kasha for the Rangers. Daniela Naimi forces it out, but the Rangers will get the throw in. Holly Williams. Buchanan. It's a wonderful ball for Claire Holder. Holder, not on target. Stays in play, still with Rakaya El Faraja. Karmas, that was a powerful shot, but Mia Nomoto stays composed. Daniela Naimi. The throw into the Bulls, headed by Holder. There's definitely a similar look there between Claire Holder and Rosie Galea. Could be a similar hairstyle as well. Sloan couldn't get ahead to it, but safe at the back with Koss. Tanaka. She passes back to Holly Williams. Koss to Galea. Sloan to Koss. Buchanan, Williams, Koss. So Renee Kristanovska, the Rangers super goalie, who was statistically the best in the league last season, hasn't had a lot to do today. She saved a number of penalties in crucial moments, conceded fewest goals, and has a personality to match her spark between the sticks. Renee has previous NPL New South Wales experience, so I predict a good tournament for her also. Bulls, Henneberry. Brodigan. Switches down the left to Johns. Great cross from Johns. Got picked up by Kristanovska. So Kaya Buchanan, she's featured quite heavily in this match today. She's come from NWS Spirit, who Ben describes as a standout. She's definitely, as I said, had an impact here today. And Claire Holder and Natalie Kasha also joined from the Spirit. And Benny's happy with their progress in the team so far. Olivia Sloan, she's come over from MacArthur Rams. Rita Boateng, an immense impact player. She has a lot of talent in the forwards. She's coming back from injury. Shaden Jabor, she's a few weeks off her comeback, and Tian Flavin also. The Rangers have quite a bit of depth to be able to do some damage in this competition this year. Throw into the Rangers. Kasha to Galea. So the Bulls get the throw in. Tammy Souza. Back to Rose. Holder. Kasha. But Daniela Naimi wins that battle. Daniela Naimi chasing, but Sloan gets there first. Able to get it back to keeper Kristanovska. Tanaka, she's fouled by Souza. And that's going to be a free kick. Quickly taken. And Ben Goff is just telling them to be patient. Mentioned before, the Bulls head coach, Marty Garces. He says he's still a student of the game, which shows intellect in itself. We're all students of something, aren't we? When we stop learning, we stop growing. But he does show an immense sense of knowledge for the game. Possibly the most impressive on Marty Garces' CV is that he played for popular football outfit Sporting in Portugal. And that prompted a conversation about his thoughts on Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim. Marty says, he's Team Ruben all the way. And I discovered that I have a fellow Man United fan in the NPL New South Wales coaching ranks. I'll reserve judgment on Amorim for now. Rosie Galea with the free kick. Headed away by the Bulls defence. Daniela Naimi. Tammy Souza. Some good footwork. Okay, El Faraja has fouled Grace Johns. Getting a little bit caught up in the moment. 11 minutes gone, 12 minutes gone in this second half. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers are leading the Bulls FC Academy 1-0. Naimi. That was a silky ball, but just a little bit too much on it. Claire Holder with the quick throw in. Headed out by Naimi. Claire Holder with another throw in. She gets it to Sloan. But back with the Bulls. Tammy Souza. Who goes left for Isabella Coco Discipio. Looks like Claire Holder is coming off for Mount Druitt, and she's going to be replaced by number 14, Holly Dalrymple. Ben says we will see Holly Dalrymple as an impact player this year. She came on in the grand final last year and set up a goal and scored one. So he knows what he's doing. He knows how to utilise his players to the best of their ability. Kasha back to Koss for Mount Druitt. Holly Williams. Just playing slowly at the back. Marty Garces says preseason has prepared the team for a long season ahead, and like Ben Goff, he states that the preseason was grueling, but the team is in great shape physically and mentally, and that gives the players confidence. The trial matches allow for experimentation and developing depth, so he's satisfied with the preparation. Okay, that was a bad turnover for the Bulls. Ashley Brodigan couldn't quite get the power on it, so ends up with Renee Kristanovska. So the Bulls, they're in a rebuild and a new era, and he's very thankful, Marty Garces is very thankful for the confidence placed in him by the club officials to start over with his own coaching style. I believe he possibly took over from the last 5 games last season, and he's the new head coach here this season. Alyssa Rose. She finds Brodigan. Brodigan has to go back to Hannah Berry. Very difficult playing with a player down to be able to push forward. Coco DeCipio does well down the left before Rakaya Faraja stops her. But the Bulls are going to get the throw in. So remain with possession. Grace Johns in a bit of a tussle with El Faraja. .60 minutes gone in this match, where the score remains 1-0 thanks to Rosie Galea's penalty for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Garces gave a little shout out to Tammy Souza. He says that her teammates find her invaluable as a player and a person. Said the same about Liz Gray. A-League players Avani Prakash and Peter Trimmis, who we may see here in the A-League off-season. He said they are great mentors to the younger players studying coming through. Holly Dalrymple for the Rangers. She gets the ball away to Karmas. Karmas back to Dalrymple. Dalrymple chasing down the left. She does beat a Bulls player, but back with Hannah Berry for the Bulls. Hannah Berry. Olivia Sloan. Galea. She tries to get it to Karmas in the middle, but couldn't quite get there. Finds Hannah Berry first. Dalrymple. Hannah Berry kicks it out. Great defending by Ashley Hannah Berry. So Ashley Brodigan, she comes from A-League club Brisbane Raw and is a forward, so handy inclusion for goal scoring in the team. She has settled in very well and she's committed to her club, according to her coach. Mentioned before that Lena Karmas is a firefighter, and the assistant coach, Alan Ellis, is also a legendary firefighter. So we thank Alan for his contribution to society and football as well. Rosie Galea, she turns well, has some pressure on her by Jasmine Melly, but the flag's gone up for offside. And Marty was also very thankful to Kashani Maher, who is a strengthening and conditioning coach and also an exceptional role model, an encyclopedia of the game. He says that really helps his position as head coach. So we're going to see a change for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Coming off is Rakaya El Faraja, and she is going to be replaced by that impact player I was speaking of not long ago, Rita Boateng. She has done some serious damage when she's come off the bench in previous games for the Rangers. Can she do the same here today? I'm sure that the Mount Druitt Town Rangers would like a greater lead than 1 goal, especially having a player advantage on the field. Galea. She turns, gets it to Sloan. Sloan switches to Rita Boateng for her first touch of the match. She's got speed on her too, Rita Boateng. but can only find Tammy Souza for the Bulls. A nice little back pass there. Alyssa Rose. She gets it to Johns in the middle. Alyssa Rose again. But it's a foul on Kaya Buchanan. So the Rangers with the free kick taken quickly. Rita Boateng. She's able to... She did touch it, but it didn't go out. So it's going to be a goal kick, not a corner. Koss heads it. Daniela Naimi. Olivia Sloan defends very well. "65 minutes gone in this game. Daniela Naimi. Maya Khalil for the Bulls. Khalil trying to get past Rosie Galea. Henneberry to Naimi. Stopped by Keiko Tanaka. Ashley Brodigan. Defended well by Holly Williams. Kaya Buchanan. Goes out by Bulls player, so it's going to be a throw-in for Mount Druitt. They decide to go back. Bengoff telling them to just take it slow. Playing some back and forth at the back, taking up some time. Now pushing forward, albeit temporarily. Holly Williams, she decides to go long for Dalrymple. It's just a bit too powerful, so the Bulls will get the throw-in. And we're going to have another substitution for the Bulls FC Academy. Coming on is number 6, Anna Hogarth-Scott, and she is replacing number 23, Ashley Brodigan. Olivia Sloan and Daniela Naimi. Kasha wins it back for Mount Druitt. Emily Koss. Alyssa Rose and Rita Boateng is chasing her. Looks like there was a collision. Alyssa Rose is down. So Marty Garces and I spoke briefly about star striker Amber Lukmaya, who I mentioned earlier received her first A-Leagues contract at Sydney FC this season after finishing the competition's top goal scorer last year. He states she's an exciting raw talent, and the Australian selectors had no option but to choose her for a young Matildas appearance last year. She just kept scoring goals in NPL New South Wales. And Marty states that Amber is definitely in the club's plans in the A-Leagues off-season. We would absolutely welcome back Amber Lukmaya, an excitement machine with her goal-scoring abilities. Namoto. It's a powerful kick. Coco DeCipio was chasing, but Buchanan got there first, and it's now kicked quite long by Renee Kristanovska. Alyssa Rose, huge boot. Hitting one of the tents here. Kasha goes back to Koss. We can see now the Bulls are sitting higher. Mount Druitt have probably forced that with their defending. Playing slowly at the back. Naimi gets it in the middle. Now with Tammy Souza. Lena Karmas, but Namoto gets there first. Henneberry. Alyssa Rose. And Melly couldn't quite get there, so the Rangers will get the throw in. Kasha in the middle. Tanaka goes back to Holly Williams. Kos. Sloan. Good switch to Kasha down the middle. She's making a run herself. She tries to get it to Boateng, but Johns gets there first for the Bulls. Isabella Coco De Scipio. Coming back from playing in Italy, which she thoroughly enjoyed. She does well to prevail with the ball. Holly Williams now for the Rangers. And I'm told Isabella Coco De Scipio is really aiming for an A-League contract, so we hope that she's able to achieve that dream. Galea, one of her trademark kicks, looking for Boateng. Alyssa Rose is there covering well. Doing really well in defence today, Alyssa Rose. Kaya Buchanan stepping up for the throw-in for Matt Druitt. Galea takes a tumble. Referee says play on. Mimi. Maya Khalil. Tanaka for Matt Druitt. Rosie Galea, she's limping just outside the box. Dalrymple, she keeps it in, but ends up with Alyssa Rose for the Bulls. Khalil. Hannaberry. So it looks like Rosie Galea has gone down again. And the physio has been called. So head coach of the Bulls FC Academy, Marty Garces, recently had a coaching stint with the Western Sydney Wanderers as NPL New South Wales men's assistant. So his leading roles have been vast. But as he points out, the football doesn't change. Regardless if you're coaching a men's team, women's team, football remains the same. But we spoke about connections, and as a teacher that's important, and as a head coach he agreed. So Rosie Galea getting some treatment on the sideline. Hopefully she'll be able to take the field again. She is a great inclusion to the Rangers. A powerful kick. Scored the penalty in the first half. Cos for the Rangers. Goes back to Buchanan. Buchanan can't quite get it to Lena Karmas. So at the feet of Namoto. Henneberry. Back with Alyssa Rose. Clouds looking a little threatening here in Emerton, Sydney Southwest. So we have approximately 15 minutes left of this match. Hopefully the rain will hold out. Karmas goes to Boateng, but it's called offside. So 75 minutes gone. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1, Bulls FC Academy 0. Coco DeCipio. But the Rangers are there defending. Buchanan to Keiko Tanaka. To Kasha. Back to Buchanan. Great first touch. Gets it to Boateng. Down the right. Buchanan. But the Bulls players are there to defend. Daniela Naimi. She gets it up front to Tammy Souza. Ashley Hannaberry has done her part in defence also for the Bulls FC Academy this afternoon. Melly. Hannaberry. Kicked out by Olivia Sloan for the Rangers. So the Bulls are going to make another substitution. And coming on is number 17, Sophia Faria. Throw in for the Bulls, taken by number 3, Samara Jersa. Just looking for where she's going to throw it. Keiko Tanaka gets there first. Anna Hogarth-Scott. Samara Jersa. Ashley Hannaberry. Maya Khalil. Elisa Rose. She goes back to her keeper, Namoto. Buchanan for the Rangers. Gets it to Boateng, but taken off her. Naomi with Sloan. Hogarth-Scott. Back to Naomi. It's a great ball through for Jersa, but it's just a little too powerful and it goes out for a throw-in. Emily Koss kicks it out. Bulls get the throw in. They'd be desperate to get a point from this game. Round 1. Not easy with a player down though. Hannaberry. Back to Alyssa Rose. Grace Johns. Rita Boateng to Keiko Tanaka. Back to Boateng. Rosie Galea. She goes left, but it's stopped by Samira Jersa. Holly Dalrymple for the Rangers. Rosie Galea. Looks like there was a handball there by the Bulls player. Number 2, Maya Khalil. So Rosie Galea steps up to take it. Galea. Powerful ball. can't find the head of Karmas, but it is called offside. The Bulls player down. Looks like some cramping. $80 minutes gone in this match here at Popondetta Park. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1, Bulls FC Academy 0. 10 minutes to go for either the Mount Druitt Town Rangers to increase their lead or for the Bulls FC Academy to score a goal and try and get a point from this match. Joined by cameraman Gavin Lang as well. Thank him for being here with us today for the Football New South Wales broadcast. Melissa Muscat bringing you coverage of this match with the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, the NPL New South Wales competition, women's competition for the very first time. The men's team had a brief hiatus last year in League One, but they are also back in NPL New South Wales with their women's team. Great news story for young people everywhere, but especially Western Sydney, to dream big. So the Bulls FC Academy have made a substitution. Coming on is number 33, Jade Guichon. So coming off is number 16, Isabella Coco DeCipio. Sloan. Dalrymple. Henneberry for the Bulls. Rosie Galea. Lena Karmas. Turns. Can't quite get it to Galea, but stopped by Hogarth Scott. Tanaka. Buchanan still with it. Gets it back to Galea. Galea plays it down the left for Holly Dalrymple. Quick 1-2 by Karmas. Henneberry is there to stop any attacking threat. Daniela Naimi, or stopped by Emily Koss first for the Rangers, so the Bulls will get a throw in. Dalrymple. Rangers with the throw in. Koss. Goes back to Kristanovska. Sloan. She switches, tries to get it to Boateng, but can't get there. Maya Khalil. Hogarth Scott. Henneberry. Jersa. Henneberry. Henneberry turns, has to go back. Rita Boateng. She takes the opportunity. Gets it to Lena Karmas, not quite. Khalil does well there for the Bulls. Naimi. This Bulls defense has really stood up today where it's needed. A player down. And the goal deficit could be much wider, but very strong defense from the Bulls FC Academy. Henneberry, Rose, Khalil. So approximately 5 minutes left of regular time. So time's running out for the Bulls. Score a goal and get at least a point from the match. Khalil. She's off down the middle. She tries to pass it to Naomi, but Emily Koss gets there first for Mount Druitt. Dursa with the quick throw in. Naomi. Holly Williams does well to defend for the Rangers. Kicks it out. The Bulls will get a throw in. Williams kicks it out. So the throw-in is going to be taken by Jade Guchon. Dalrymple. Khalil goes herself. Perhaps a little too quickly. Renee Kristanovska telling her players to push up. Alyssa Rose. Maya Khalil. Olivia Sloan for Mount Druitt. Maya Khalil once again. She gets a lovely pass to Naomi, but just goes out. Was on target, but just a little too powerful. The Rangers with the throw-in. Holly Dalrymple to Kasha. And now with Sophia Furia. Quite a few of the substitutes for the Bulls making an impact now. Some fresh legs perhaps. But they seem to be rejuvenated. Throw into Mount Druitt. Rosie Galea. Boateng can't get there. Khalil to Hogarth Scott. Kasha gets there first, but he's able to kick it into Hogarth Scott for the Bulls, so the Rangers get the throw in. Sloan going back to Koss. Galea. Kasha goes back to Koss. Koss finds the head of Karmas. Alyssa Rose for the Bulls. She's travelling up the field herself now. Holly Dalrymple kicks it out, so the Bulls are going to get a throw in. Sense of urgency by the Bulls. I think there's a substitution by the Mount Druitt Town Rangers wanting to be made. Kristanovska. Tanaka gets it out of the danger zone. Alyssa Rose. Johns. Tanaka has it covered at the back for the Rangers. So the Mount Druitt Town Rangers will make a substitution. Coming off is the goal scorer, penalty taker, Rosie Galea. She's being told to hurry along. And coming on for Mount Druitt is number 24, Jessica Robinson. So we have 1 minute left in regular time. Alyssa Rose. Kristen Oscar kicks it away. Very martial arts-like kick there. Rangers with the ball again. Kasha to Boateng. Lena Karmas. Now the Bulls with possession. Johns. She's able to get the ball away. Down the left. Kasha stops her. But the ref is saying that's a foul. So is this the final opportunity for the game for the Bulls FC Academy? Can they pull something out here? Get an equaliser. Alyssa Rose steps up to take it. It's been immense for her team in the back line this afternoon. Rose. Taken beautifully by Renee Kristanovska, the super keeper who smashed the stats last year in League One Women's, has just shown why she is so good. Headed by Buchanan. Rita Boateng. Stopped by Grace Johns. Now the Bulls are away down the left. Holly Williams defends very well there. She's also been very strong in defence today. Kasha. Taken off her. Bit of a tussle. Rangers get the free kick. Holly Williams, she's going to take the free kick. Is she going to go to Cos or is she going to go long? Let's have a look. She goes long. Karmas. Henneberry gets her head there first. Tanaka. Dalrymple chasing, but Jersa for the Bulls gets there first. Sky's looking very threatening in Emerton. Kicked out by the Rangers. Oh, sorry. No, the Rangers are going to get the throw-in. Sloan. She's going to go for the long throw-in. Looking for Lena Karmas. Why wouldn't you? She was the second highest goal scorer in League One Women's last year. Played for Sydney FC and the Wanderers in the A-Leagues. Played for the Matildas. Has a wonderful CV behind her, Lena Karmas. Ben Goff, can't speak highly enough of her. So the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, Olivia Sloan with the corner. It's well placed, but taken by Nomoto. Alyssa Rose. Oh, that was a good shot by the substitute, Jessica Robinson, for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Buchanan. Hits it into Naomi. And that is full time here at Popondetta Park in Sydney Southwest Emerton, where the Mount Druitt Town Rangers have started their very first NPL New South Wales Women's campaign very, very strongly. Prevailing as victors 1-0 against Bulls FC Academy. The goal scorer was number 15, Rosie Galea. by a penalty. And that saw Patria Phillips for the Bulls sent from the field in the first half. So it was an uphill battle for the Bulls FC Academy. So I don't think Ben Goff could have asked for a better start to the season for his team new in the competition. Just having a look at some stats, how the game finished. So shots on goal, Mount Druitt 16, Bulls Academy 6. Shots on target, Mount Druitt 6, Bulls Academy 3. Fouls, almost even, Bulls Academy 14, Mount Druitt 12. And we saw that red card to Patria Phillips for the Bulls, and both teams got one yellow card each. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon at Popondetta Park. I'm Melissa Muscat. Enjoy your evening. We will see you next week. Thank you.